Hi guys. So yesterday was kind of long, but yesterday was a good description. It was a modification of a Japanese fire ceremony called a Goma ceremony. Today I want to give you another simpler one along the same lines or of similar lines with setting intentions. Now some people would call this manifesting, and you can do that if you call it whatever you want. But the idea is with all of these types of ceremonies and suggestions is getting the things out of our head that we want to see in the world, that we want to exist, that we want to experience, that we want to accomplish, that we want to do, whatever it is. Okay, so today, this is coming to you from training I have with my shamanic teachers. So you think of like Native American medicine men, except that the lineage I've learned and follow is South American. And so what my teacher taught has predominantly South American, but it has a mix of other pieces. Some are more Native American, some are from other religious groups, shamanic, old world Aboriginal cultures around the world, to try to piece together, what's been lost for a lot of the West. Anyway, that said, what I'm going to share with you today is called a spirit arrow. Okay? And it's a very simple process, and just like with yesterday, I invite you to just have fun with it, play with it. It's serious business. It has serious results and impact, but you want to have fun. You want to play with it. You want to enjoy the process, and have fun. Play with it. Those are the best words I can come up with, and the best advice I can give you for practices like this. Hey, let your imagination run. Just don't overthink things. Don't try to stay out of that like rational, logical mind where it's like, oh, what are you doing? You're looking at beans and throwing them in a fire. All right. In this case, we're going to create a spirit arrow, and we're going to either put that in a fire, toss it into a lake or a river, or bury it in the ground. Similar to my advice for yesterday with the Goma. So, to make a spirit arrow, we have to set an intention. What is it we'd like to invite in? What is it we need from the world at large, the universe, whatever it is? What help do we need? What is it we're trying to create and trying to bring into existence? Okay, so get a really good feel for whatever that is. Think about it. Try to draw it into the core of your being, and when you have it, hey, now go find a stick. Sorry, shortcutting. Find the stick first. When you get that idea, when you know what you want, when you really can feel it, take your stick, gather it up with all of your breath, and literally blow as if you're going to insert it with your breath right into the stick. And now the stick contains all of the information, all the directions for what it is you want and what it is you're trying to bring in the world. And now, this is the end, I just blew all of the things that I need or want to create or want to bring into existence. I'm going to turn it around, and I'm going to think about the things that are in my way, the things I need to let go of, the things that are holding me back. And it's usually internal things, but it could be things that are external to me that I need help with overcoming or releasing, getting their grip off of me. But a lot of times I find that it's something internal to me that I need help to let go of. I need to shift and move on, so that I can become what it is that I need to be able to receive and actually have and enjoy the things I'm trying to draw into the world and create. So once you get that, same idea, to gather that notion up with your breath, and you're going to blow it. Right into the stick. And that's it. Take this stick to your fire and hand it over. the fire will convert it into smoke and energy and send it out into the universe, and the universe will bring that energy and start gathering together the components and the things you need to bring them into existence for you and to help you release the things that you need to release. From what I've been told from my teachers, putting it in the fire is the fastest route to get that energy out there and get it start to work. Putting it into water will work. Putting it into the earth and letting the earth just sort of mulch it and take it back up will work. But both of those processes of breaking down the stick and converting it back into its original core energetic components are a little bit slower. So if it's something a little bit longer term, something maybe you don't want to like rip the band-aid off of, so to speak, it might be something that you choose to do a little bit more slowly. Right? Maybe that you just don't have access to a fire. Right? Now, it does not have to be a stick like this. Typically, I do recommend people find a stick about pencil-sized. But you can do it with a stick of incense. You can do it with a toothpick. I've had friends who live in very, very urban places where they've done ceremonies and worked with people, and that's what they had to do. You know, candle and a toothpick and a little metal dish or a cup or whatever, so they could kind of stick that toothpick into the candle flame and burn it down and let it combust, and done deal. So that's it. Okay, have fun with it. I invite you to go make your own spirit arrows. There's tons and tons of things. Try to pick something. It doesn't have to be major. I recommend starting with smaller things and get a feel for it, start to play, okay, and see how it works for you. And if you have fun with it, let me know, and we'll keep going. Remember, not everything is easy. This one certainly is. Spirit arrows are pretty straightforward and easy. They can have fairly profound psychological effects when you get in a group and do it with a big fire, but when you're doing it by yourself, you can still get in that same mindset, and they can still have a long-term profound effect. And I wish you much luck with it. And remember, in the meantime, success ninjas never quit, and I will see you tomorrow.